All right then, so I just did a 2 hours work session, which was very productive because I'm finally done with a presentation I was working on for a client, which is a presentation that helped me learn one thing. So I'm working with this client, it's a distillery, and he needed a digital presentation that he could send to his prospects and to his clients that can introduce the company, his range of product, his history, because it's the 6th generation owning this business. So very interesting, and he needed this presentation that I'm working on PowerPoint. And for some reason I'm always trying to come up myself with a brand new thing and do it completely on my own, instead of browsing the internet and look for a template that I could start working on, which I eventually did after a couple weeks of trying to figure out a way to make the presentation work. I finally did that, and within a couple of days everything was done. So it really helped me to save time, and I really need to remind myself that internet is my friend. Some designers have already thought out really good presentation that I can just take and adapt to my needs and gain a lot of time in the process, which allows me to deal with multiple presentations at once. So I'm finally done with that. I'm very happy. And right now we're going to the gym. It's a push workout today. We're going to do the chest and triceps, essentially. And after that, getting back home, quick shower before going to a meeting with another client. And then after that, get back home, eat lunch, and I still have a bit of work to do in the afternoon as well. So that's it for the plan for today. See you later. So this is the outfit for today. Casual, but use these classier pants to dress up the outfit a bit. And yep, that's it. Let's go to the meeting now. Should be about an hour, I would say. Then we'll get back home, have lunch, and then get ready for the afternoon. So there we go. Okay, so I just got back in the car. We had a great meeting for about an hour and a half with my clients because we're working on a new label for the brand, and we're kind of redesigning the entire brand identity of the company, which is really fun to do. And today we had a meeting with the printer to have a look at the different papers we could use, the different inks, and also have a meeting afterwards with the designing team to have a look at the label I've started to create and see how we can maybe improve it so it looks the best way as possible. So really interesting meeting. Now I'm gonna get back home, have lunch, and I've got a couple things to do in the afternoon. I have to write my meeting recap, some work to finish, and I should have a book delivery as well. So we'll move on to the afternoon. So I feel like I needed a plate full of carbs, and I might have gone a bit heavy. So it's basically pasta with cream and tuna fish and just salt and pepper. That's a big plate. I might not finish it. I'm just shit at measuring portions. So this is the part where I feel like a true influencer. I've got some mail and let's open it straight away. I'm actually gonna sit down here and show you the books that I've got. The first one is The Prince by Machiavel. It's an open letter written to the prince back in the day in Italy, where the author teaches the prince how to be the best leader he possibly can. I remember studying it in my philosophy classes in high school, but back in the day I wasn't really interested in that, so I wanted to read it again. It was almost €2. Why not? The second book I got is a classic. It's the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This is a classic on social interaction and how to influence people, but also how to recognize when people try to influence you and get power over you. So it's just a set of rules and laws to master these skills. The funny thing about this book is that it's supposedly forbidden in prison because it made prisoners too good at negotiating with the guards, and it led to a few issues. Now maybe it's just a legend, but it's supposedly very powerful. This is the concise version. I know the real version is much bigger and a lot more pages. This version is supposedly more straightforward and straight to the point. Another book I was really looking forward to reading is The Richest Man in Babylon. It's short stories set in the realm of Babylon, which was a very wealthy realm in Middle East. Each short story, from what I understand, is a lesson on how to make money, how to save money, and use money to gain even more wealth. I always love the idea of using fiction to teach some concepts. I think it's the best way to remember something is to have a story that goes with it. And finally, the reason why I actually ordered all these books was because I wanted this one, which is called Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. And I'm just gonna read the cover for you. Tap into the power of your subconscious mind to improve your self-image, learn to use your positive past, set and achieve worthwhile goals, develop compassion, self-respect, and forgiveness, cultivate the power of rational thinking, and discover the key to a happier, more successful life. Very happy I bought all these books for €35. I'm always surprised at how much knowledge you can acquire for actually not that much money. Like €35, it's what, 4 pints of beers if you go to the bar with your friends. I'd rather spend it on books that can actually change my life. So but a beer every once in a while is always good. So yeah, in the future I'll talk about what I thought about them, but that's it for now. See you later. Okay then guys, I hope you're doing well. So we are Monday at about noon, and I wanted to let you guys know what I've been up to for the last couple days. So on Thursday I had one of my best friends coming over. He spent the night at home, so we had a great dinner. The next day, on Friday morning, we spent the morning at home working on our separate projects, and in the afternoon we went for coffee and a bit of shopping by the city center. Then he left, and on that same evening a couple of friends came over as well to spend the weekend at our house, and they left this morning, so I drove them back to the railway station, spent a bit of time putting the house back in order because it got a bit messy throughout the weekend. Now my lunch is about to be ready in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna eat that and jump straight back into work. Those last couple of days I've been a bit I have been a bit anxious as well, because I've not been outreaching as much as I should have, and now I feel like I'm a bit behind what I should have done, which gives me a bit of anxiety regarding the future. So it's just, outreaching is something that I currently do on and off, and it's something that should always be on, but perhaps more diluted in my schedule. So I need to find a way to better go around this problem. Anyways, I'm very happy with the weekend I had. Really happy to be at the beginning of another week where I'll get to plan everything for this week. And yeah, so that's cool. For lunch today, I'm having chicken legs with corn on the cobs. I've been enjoying doing that lately. I know that's carbs heavy, but I still like it, so I'm gonna eat that. So regarding my work, I'm done with the presentation I've been spending a lot of time on. I'm also waiting for payment of a photo shoot that I did, which was another very interesting lesson for me. I've had the opportunity to shoot 1 or 2 bottles for clients, and if you just shoot one and try to edit it, that's fine. But there I had 10 bottles to shoot, and I just realized it requires a lot of setup to do it properly, and I was spending so much time on editing that first I was overworking for what I was paid for, but also that just the result was just so synthetic, not realistic at all. So I had to give up on half of what I was paid for to pay a photographer to take the pictures on my behalf, and then I just did a bit of editing and that's done. But now I'm waiting for the payment because the company I was working with, they don't have the cash right now. Just, you know, I'm just learning as I go along, but they've reassured me they're gonna pay me, and they're really looking forward to getting the pictures. I've sent them, but you know, with the logo on it, so they can't use it. And so yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait and see. And I've had a great prospection call this morning with a brewery. They're interested in me helping them out with their communication on social networks, and they want me to pitch them my ideas for them so they can think about it and decide whether they want to work with me or not. So I'm gonna have to work on that for the next couple days, which is very interesting. It's great to work on pitching and trying to sell a service in a more tailor-made way. So I'm very happy with that. That's all for me today. Now going to the workout, and I think that will be it for this video. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.